The nice thing about Microsoft Teams is that it is not just allowing you to do what it was designed to do. It also allows you to incorporate other applications from outside into Teams, and that is how we can add apps into our team. Now I want to show you what this means. At the top you've already seen we've got this plus. Okay, so I'm going to click on add a tab. Add a tab brings up a whole lot of various applications, and there are quite a few of them. You'll see when you experiment with your teams, you'll see what there is. I'm going to show you how Flipgrid, for example. I'm a big fan of Flipgrid. I love Flipgrid. I'm going to show you how I put a Flipgrid into my team. So I'm going to click on Flipgrid. It tells me a little bit about what Flipgrid is, and I then have to enter the code or the URL. Now I've gone and taken one of my earlier Flipgrids already. I'm going to paste the URL in there. It's a Minecraft computer experience. I can then post to the channel, like tell the channel automatically that I've added this new thing. So I'm going to do that so you can see what it looks like, and I'm going to click on save. Now what that does is it takes that content, puts it into a new tab at the top of my team, of my conversation window, and here you can see I now have Flipgrid inside of Microsoft Teams. Really handy. Let's do another one. So let's go here, we go plus, and let's add a YouTube video, for example. So I'm going to click on there, and it tells me a little bit about it. Great, no problem. Click on add, and then it will ask me for the YouTube URL. So let's go and put in a handy one. You can actually do a search for this if you wanted to. Let's say I'm doing Minecraft just for fun. Let's see what pops up. So I do a search for Minecraft, and I'll just grab any video. There we go. Flying on dragons. I have no idea what this is. Let's just add that one. Okay, great. Click save, and there we go. Now again, you might want to rename the tab because these are quite a long explanation. So just right click, rename, and I'll just change that one to Minecraft. There we go. That looks a bit better. And let's rename this one, and flying on dragons. We'll just, we'll just say flying. I don't know. Very exciting. There we go. And again, if I go back to posts now, have a look at my window now. You'll see when I added the Flipgrid channel, not the channel, the tab, you'll see it there. It is there. Added a new tab. Here's the link, and it links to it. Added a new tab. Here's the link. Do you see? So this is very nice. If you have other content or other applications that you use and Teams supports that content or application, you can put it in here. My favorite one is also the Wiki. Okay, the website is good if you want to add a website and a link to a website and have the website load. Fantastic. The Wiki is really nice. Let me show you what it does. So I'm going to click on Wiki. I'll just keep it as Wiki. I won't post to the channel. Click on save. Now the Wiki is basically a collaborative space for you and your students to work together to generate content together. It's what a wiki is. You know about that already. So watch what happens. It creates a page name, and let's call this homework sections, and we'll call this week 1, and then we can add our content, and we have our whole formatting bar over there. What's nice is that you can work with this and your students can work with this, so you can create sections. If you were doing like a collaborative group work type project, you can actually make the different sections in this wiki, and each group can go in and edit just their section, and that's really handy to have, especially if you want to see what they're doing while they're doing it. And that's also what the wiki is for. But have a play, have a look and see. If you have a Word document like we do, you want to add that, let's go ahead. Where is Word? There's Word. Click on Word. Word will have a look then and say, okay, well, where is your document? So I'm going to go to temp, and there is a Word document that exists in my files. I'm going to click on that and click on save. So watch this. This is awesome. So I have a document that I use a lot here. Thank you, Jessica. Okay. And you can see that it is a tab on its own. So instead of having somebody go through files and then go through temp and then finding the file that they must, I've actually made it available directly as a tab right here. And of course I could then rename that, and I could call that roster. I should learn how to spell roster. Roster, save. it's now the roster. So if I click on that, it'll open the Word document for me, and I can work on it, edit it, do whatever I need to. Very nice for collaborative work, very nice for information if you want the students to provide information for you, or to edit something on your behalf where you've changed things and they must go fix it up, things like that. Very, very nice to have access to. It could also be used for PDF documents if you just wanted to see stuff like their exam timetable or something like that. Okay, so have a play with that. Right, so that is all of the various things that you can add in terms of apps, and you can add lots and lots of apps. So have a play with that. If you have any questions, feel free to just send me an email and I'll do my best to help you.